Hello. I've finished the first half of this sketchbook. It is right before Christmas, so that's fun. Nudity, gore, possible NSFW, all of your nightmares. So watch at your own risk. I started it on, what day did I start it on? It was September 15th. And I did a little drawing, weird drawing of myself for the beginning. But yes, so halfway, and it's been a little over 3 months. So that's faster than my last one. So yes, let's see. I did a little aerial drawing after I saw Orium in town. It was an amazing show. So good. And yes, just like a sort of self-portrait, but not. Start out the sketchbook. Studies. The castrator. This was based on an inside joke, but then I ended up designing a character, and I actually really like her. Like, I want to do a digital drawing of her sometime. Here's another painting of her. How do adult? Yep, just more drawings. I was doing some drawings based on word prompts that you guys gave me. This one was on moist, so it's a moist boy, and my OCs don't like him very much. Look, it's a shell. More shell. This was a redraw, but I didn't post it because I wasn't super happy with it, because, oh well. This was colored pencil on colored paper, which I actually found out was really fun while I was working on this sketchbook. I used it a lot to cover up pages that I didn't really like, so it was kind of fun to experiment with. This was when I took a break from Instagram, and I realized how much I enjoy using Instagram, and this was a drawing I did for when I got back. Look at them. They make me happy. Some more studies. I was working a lot on trying to learn how to draw horses because I've had to be drawing horses in my comic. This is based on a song, Creep by Harley Hugh. It reminded me a lot of Caius. More studies. Just trying to do some like clothing and muscle structure concepts for Ash. I am still fully figuring out what his design is, but I'm really enjoying figuring it out. A painting I did of Ash, but I didn't like it very much. More studies. This is a drawing that I did of Ash and Victor. It turned out pretty well, but it's not his final design. Face studies. I love this man so much. I did a lot of these from Pinterest, so they were just based on photos that I found on Pinterest. Studies of aerialists. If you don't know me, I'm very much into the aerial thing, so I was kind of enjoying drawing different aerial poses. This was when Inktober came around. I was doing the Inktober based on obscure words, and I didn't make it very far. I only made it about 10 days in, and they were all late, but I like a couple of them. This is one I liked. It was based on the word constellation. Another painting I didn't really like that much. My face is melting! Another Inktober. This was a little comic with the OC that I haven't named. Another character design based on a word. This time it was biblioclept. Some foreshortened figures because it's a good practice. And October, more studies from Pinterest and some drawings of my OCs where I was kind of trying to compare their different body types and get that figured out. I like how a couple of them turned out, but Studies. There are a lot of studies in this book. This was an Inktober page I really didn't like, so I taped some drawings that I did in class over it. Bash. Drawing on colored paper. Drawing of Ash and Myrna. I am excited to start working on their story. Clothing folds. Nautilus. I didn't even know what a nautilus was. Little paintings. Didn't really like it very much. I like this one though. I'd like to maybe take some of these concepts and make them into actual paintings, I think. Another Inktober piece that I kind of liked. Was fun. This is the most accurate drawing of myself that I have to date. I have been struggling with motivation for working on my comic for like over a month. I don't know when the next episode is going to come out. And yeah, I really want to get more work done on it, but I just don't feel like working on it, so I'm not forcing it. Little doodles done from shapes. Me and my sister do this sometimes. Oh, this was a redraw of a drawing that I did in my old sketchbook. I don't know if I like this one better, but I still like it. It's neat. Studies. Drawing that I did based on a poem that Markiplier wrote. I always really liked the poem, so I did this drawing to go along with it. Oh! I did this drawing while I was at Great Wolf Lodge, and I really like it. I have been kind of working on a series based on it, and I think maybe I'll sell them as prints, like make digital versions and sell them as prints that way, but we will see. I don't like this page very much. I was doing some online drawings, but I was at Great Wolf, so. Oh, this is a page I'm still gonna cover up. I haven't done another drawing on colored paper yet to cover it. I don't cover every drawing that I don't like in here, but if I do like life drawing, then I'll usually cover it with something that is a little more creative and that I like better, because I do most of my life drawing in a different sketchbook. Another Inktober day. Ooh, this was a drawing that I ended up really liking. I just did it with colored pencil and white ink. This is some sparkly washi tape that I got. I love it. I love drawing hands, but this isn't a very good example of that. That's okay. More covered up stuff. This was a little bitty series that I did, like based on, I guess, my OC's flaws or worst fears or whatever. So did some of my main characters and some more with the antagonists and everything. Oh, it's a little self-portrait that I did on my birthday after I'd gotten my hair cut. And then a more accurate self-portrait. Oh, this was when I started watching Subnautica, and I really liked some of the creature designs, so I'm gonna draw some of that. More mushroom ladies. Always draw mushroom ladies. Aha, yeah, here's more Subnautica. I started watching Milton Tea Pipe 1 on Twitch recently, and I love his content so much. He actually posted this one on Twitter, and then later a portrait that I did of him, so that was really cool. Interview at police station. I am a cadet there now, and I'm super excited about it. I start pretty soon. This was a painting of a scene that happens later on in my comic. It turned out semi-okay. Studies page that didn't turn out super well. It was right around Halloween. This was a concept that I liked, but it's really hard to take a picture of something that's like so thin and tall, so I didn't really do much with it, but I named him Robert. One of the last Inktober pieces I did, I really wanted to make myself finish, but I don't think it's gonna happen, and I'm totally like out of this black ink for the borders, so yeah, I've pretty much just given up entirely. Pencil drawing, I've been trying to work more on my just plain old pencil drawing skills. So there's a couple of these that are in my sketchbook that are a little more detailed. I don't like this one a ton, but that's okay. I got an art friend. I was so happy about it. I have someone to draw with now, and it's so fun. These were designs that I did for the Jinn, which are part of what Shale's race is. So he's half Jinn and half human, but they're commonly referred to as succubi. A little highlighter doodle. This was the original drawing that I did, which is now a draw this in your own style. I think people were asking me for a name for her. I think I will call her Joan, probably. Hang on, I need a sticky note. I need a sticky note. Censorship is important. Important. Start. Good at doing things one-handed. Just more OC drawings. I love them. I can't wait to get further in the story. It's a little redraw of them. Sweet. No more censorship. Instagram Q&A. I love doing these. It's really fun, and I'm glad that you guys ask me questions, because I really like to do that. This was when the Meds 50 Heads challenge happened. I didn't do it on time, but I did do all 50 heads. It was really fun. I like practicing faces and all the unique shapes and stuff. Victor and Alani. It's not nice. I think this is the last Inktober drawing that I actually did. So, yeah, rip. Lots of Meds 50 heads. Skirt should be like a paragraph, long enough to cover the subject matter, but short enough to keep things interesting. That's Kiki Chanel, one of Milton T. Pike 1's characters on GTRP. I love her. Just stuff. Hugs. More faces. I really like their relationship dynamic, but I haven't gotten to get into it much in the comic because I haven't actually been working on it. Little event page. Oh, I was wrong. I did another one. I've been really into drawing different like masks and sort of post-apocalyptic looking things, so I had fun with that. Lots of heads. I like how that one turned out. Thanksgiving time. I was trying to think of an idea, something to draw for Thanksgiving, but I couldn't, so I just wrote something. Finals are coming. This is one of the pencil drawings that I did. I've been really inspired by some of the art that I've been seeing on Instagram, and I wanted to do a concept for like a book 3 Shale, like end of series Shale, and I'm I'm really happy with how it turned out, actually. It's really fun to try to get all the different like textures in there just with pencil. Here's another of those drawings from that series that I'm sort of working on. More heads. More heads. I like how this one turned out. Another pencil drawing. Trying to work on getting backgrounds in there. And that was when I got done with the Meds 50 Heads challenge. It was fun. I really like that he provides you with references on Pinterest, because otherwise I wouldn't know what to draw. Nudity. I decided that I needed to know how to draw like all the body parts, so I've been doing some studies. Shale. I always forget that he has tattoos on his shoulder. Another drawing. I was listening to a cover of Smells Like Teen Spirit and really inspired this piece. Oh yeah, same song. Little like Jokerish drawing I did. Bonus, 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 bonus. More studies, working on some preliminary tattoo designs. And I did drawings of my boys fully naked, but I figured I would censor those because it made me uncomfortable. So, yeah. Studies. Oh, I started rewatching The Evil Within 2, and I love it so much. But yeah, I did a painting of the main character, Sebastian, and I was experimenting with using red pen that isn't water resistant and a black pen that is water resistant, mixing the two of those and then painting over it, and it has a really interesting effect. I'm gonna keep experimenting with it. Here's a back study. I never feel like I know what to do with the muscles in the back. Painting. I have just been sleeping so much, and it is wonderful. Getting a little closer with the tattoo design, I think. I like that one. And then the final drawing in this sketchbook is Anima. She is one of the monsters in The Evil Within 2. She's my favorite. She's really scary, but really cool at the same time. So yeah, I left this sticky note in here to remind me where the halfway point was. So yeah, halfway through. I don't know, I don't think this sketchbook is as fun as the last one, but I feel like it's still cool. Lots of studies, lots of not being inspired, but that's okay, because I still feel like I'm learning. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll record the next part once I've finished the sketchbook, which won't be for another couple months. If you want any other videos, please let me know like what the subject would be and if you're interested. And yeah, please share this with your friends, like, subscribe, blah blah blah, yada yada, all the things. And yeah, thank you. Bye.